Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about my fitness routine. A lot of you guys ask me this, I get a lot of messages regarding this, and I thought it was a perfect time to talk about it because of the time of my life that I'm in. As you guys may know, I was out of the gym for about 3 months. I didn't do any workouts, physical activity, other than some stretching, and we took Barry for walks sometimes, but that was basically it. So I'm just going to talk to you guys. I have it on my phone. I just made a list like I always do for these videos just to make sure I cover everything. But I'm going to go over, I don't know, basically what I've been doing for my injury. Maybe it can help some of you guys struggling with something similar, or I don't know, just wanting more insight on how I'm organizing all of this. It took me a little while to figure out what helped me best and to figure out what worked for me. So I don't know, I hope you guys can get some ideas from this. Let me know what you think. Along with my update, I also want to update you guys on like my current physique and just like what I look like after not working out for 3 months. So I just took a short video, I'll show you guys, and just eating mostly whole foods, eating what makes you feel good, eating what makes me happy. I personally, I don't know, I'm just, since going vegan and being inspired to become a nutritionist and being inspired to study nutrition, I never feel the urge to like eat junk food or like oily foods or anything. And I know it's not healthy for you either, but I make that choice not to, and I feel great doing it. I feel great eating whole food plant-based diet, and I would definitely recommend you guys, if you can't make the whole jump to eat that way completely, incorporate more whole foods into your diet and it'll definitely make a difference. So this is my current physique after not being in the gym for 3 months, and I definitely saw a decrease in muscle that I had. I didn't have like huge muscles, but I'm definitely not as strong as I was before, but I didn't see myself put on a lot of weight, even with myself being inactive. Eating a whole foods plant-based diet just helped me stay healthier and maintain my weight, and I don't know, I feel great, and I'm definitely not doing this for weight loss purposes. I'm just doing this for one thing, just getting more physically active and stronger, and just doing it for my health. So yeah. Kind of scary for me to be sharing that with you guys. I was like really nervous to film that video, but I don't know, I just want to give it a little more personal touch and insight, if you guys can see. And then I am planning on doing like an update video in a couple months of, I don't know where this is taking me. I'm not going to be like super jacked and like bodybuilder, but I definitely want to be stronger. Chris and I are taking a trip to Hawaii in July with my family. We're having a family reunion. So that's kind of our goal date. I know it's like, should be like a consistent all-around thing, not just more so for a vacation, but since it's there, we're setting it as our goal. So let's get this started. So the first thing that I started incorporating into my routine is stretching. I know this is really basic, and you guys probably think I'm dumb for not having done it often, but I used to do yoga, and then I stopped yoga because my yoga membership, was really expensive, and I was going to the gym too, and I was paying for both, and I was like, this is kind of ridiculous. So I was like, I'll do yoga at home, but that didn't happen as often as I would like it to. So I got this. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I posted it in another video when I got it, but basically it's like a stretching band, and it has little holes going all the way down. Yeah, all the way down. So when you lay on the ground, I can't do it right now, but you can lay on the ground, and you use these little holes as holds for different parts of your body. So if you're stretching your leg, you can put your leg through one loop and you can pull through another loop. I really like this better than just a regular band that has one loop at the end, because you can really, I don't know, utilize all these areas and get a better stretch. I actually learned about this from Chris. I'll have everything linked down below if you guys are interested in checking them out, but Chris actually struggled with sciatica, which is something very similar to what I'm struggling with, piriformis syndrome. So this is what he used, and he actually is the reason why I was able to figure out what I can do to help my injury, because he struggled with it before, so that really helped me a lot. So I would definitely recommend stretching. If you don't want a stretching band, just incorporate a stretching routine into your workout. After you work out, stretch. I don't recommend stretching before your workout. I don't know, personal experience and from what I've learned, stretching with cold muscles that have not been warmed up, you're more susceptible to pulling something or tearing something, that sort of thing. So I would stretch at the end of your workout, and make sure you give yourself a minimum of 10 minutes of stretching, and really, really hold the stretches. Hold them for at least 30 seconds, even more if you want to. But especially with areas that are very tight on your body, like me, my lower back and my butt, I stretch those more often now. I do have to say that I don't do it every day just because sometimes I forget, and I don't go to the gym every day, and I usually like to do it after my workout, or it motivates me more to do it there. But with this being here, I try to keep it out so I remember to do it, and like it motivates me to do it. So that's my number 1 tip. Number 2 tip is hydration. So another thing that I've been working on is drinking a lot of water. So again, I know this might sound crazy that wasn't something that I was thinking about or worried about before, but I remember like when I was in high school, I would have 1 bottle of water that I would drink the whole school day, and sometimes it'd be hard for me to drink that, and I would drink soda, I would drink like all these weird like Snapple and like all these weird drinks. I don't know, I think that like kind of hindered my routine and prevented me from remembering to drink water all the time. Sometimes I think I'm hungry, but I'm actually just thirsty. So I've been having really dry skin. I don't know, the weather here is just weird, and I was traveling, and with all of that, my body wasn't reacting well to it. And the one thing that I noticed that I wasn't consistently doing was staying hydrated. Some days I would be really good at it, some days I wouldn't. So I try my best to drink at least 3 liters of water a day, even more if I feel the need to. And I feel great. I feel a lot more energized. I feel a lot more, I don't even know what the word is, like kind of at peace and like settled in my body. A lot of people don't know when they're dehydrated before it gets like to the extreme. So you think that's, oh, this is just how I feel. I feel dry, I feel sleepy, whatever. I feel hungry. But in reality, you're not drinking enough water. So that's my number 2 tip. Just make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day. Something that can help you out is having a water bottle and keep refilling it and keeping it with you. Sometimes when I carry the big gallons, like I'm like struggling to pour it, and I don't know. I prefer just to drink out of a smaller bottle. So that's my number 2. Number 3 is I've been doing acupuncture and cupping. I'm sure you guys know what acupuncture is. But I've also been doing cupping, which is basically how my acupuncturist described it as, is instead of a massage coming from the outside of them pushing the muscles in, cupping pulls the muscles outward, and what she does is she puts the cups and she moves it up and down my back and my butt and my wherever we're working on that day, and it relieves so much tension. And the darker the circles, the more tense your muscles are. So I don't know if you guys have seen like athletes in the Olympics and stuff that have really dark circles. Mine weren't as dark as that. Mine were pretty fair, and they disappeared within like maybe 3 or 4 days. Because I'm like not straining my muscles as much as like an athlete, but I don't know, it definitely helped me so much. And she really knew where to hit, and it's interesting how like she was hitting different parts of the nerve, that like the area that was actually hurting, she was hitting like the lower end of the nerve that wasn't even actually there. The next thing is incorporating walking and just like small bits of cardio in my workout routine. So I didn't do much cardio before. I just don't like it. I prefer to weightlift, or I don't know, do like yoga, that sort of thing. So I just started incorporating simply walking and going on the elliptical, just because those 2 things were the least strenuous on my lower body for me personally, for my injury. Cardio is important for your heart health. Cardio is important just, I don't know, for all around well-being, and I think that it should definitely be incorporated in everybody's workout routine. Some days I'm just not feeling like going hard at the gym, so I go into the cardio area and I walk and I go on the elliptical, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can't go hard every day. Well, some people can, but I definitely can. Some days I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to go to the gym. I would definitely recommend you even start your workout with the cardio, walk for like a mile or run for a mile, and then get your workout going. Gets your blood flowing. It actually gets me more sweaty throughout my workout if I do that first, and I feel like it makes my workout a better workout if I do that before my weight training as well. The next thing is actually, so I saw this from Amanda, Apples and Amanda's. I don't know if you guys saw her workout, her like fitness update video, I think that's what she called it. She was working with a trainer, and I was like, oh, maybe that's something that I should do based on my injury. I can work with someone who is more familiar with being able to be physically active while I'm, I guess, healing my injury. My injury is not as bad as it was in December or November. It's so much better now, and I'm definitely more comfortable being physically active, but there are times where I feel flare-ups. There are times where I feel uncomfortable working out because I'm like nervous that I'm gonna hurt it. I don't want to do anything that will set me up for the pain that I was feeling before, because I do not want to go back to that. It was not fun. So I'm gonna pull it up right now. The app is called Pump Up. And I checked this out when Amanda had posted about it, and they actually have free workouts on it. So when I first started this, I just started doing the free workouts. So I was kind of doing that, and then I felt like I wasn't properly working out for my injury, and so I started doing more of just like weight training upper body, because that's what I felt most comfortable with. And I'm like, I'm gonna be jacked on the top, and everybody's gonna know I skipped leg day because I'm not working out my legs. So I looked into getting a trainer through the app, and I was matched with a trainer. So you can pick if you want to be matched with a male or female, and they give you a personal plan based on your injuries, like myself, on your goals, on your preferences, whatnot. It's only $50 a month, so I was like, why don't I do it for a month and see how this goes and try to develop a plan and a feel for what I want to do. It's so much cheaper than the gym trainers that were offered from I go to 24 Hour Fitness, and I did not want to do that. So I do want to build muscle more than lose weight. I think I'm in a good body weight, and I just definitely want to get stronger. And you get to pick your preference of coach. I just picked a female. It allows you to pick your different interests. So and then it matches you with a coach. So that's basically what I did. And so I've been working with my coach on here for about a week now, I would say. And I talked to her about my injuries and my concerns, what movements hurt me the most. Like, I can't do heavy squats, I can't do hip thrusts. Squat jumps freak me out. They are a really good workout, but I just like, I feel like they're gonna hurt me just because, like I said, I can't do heavy squats. I feel like that impact is just too much for me right now. So we developed a plan, and I actually filmed one of my upper body workouts for you if you guys want to check it out. It's just a basic weightlifting workout. The one thing I should say is that I personally didn't have good experience with the communication aspect of the app. I contacted my trainer on a Wednesday. She didn't, like, I paid her and I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. She's like, I'll get you the plans. And I didn't hear back from her for like 2 days, and then she sent me like one workout, and then I was like, okay, like, can you send me the whole plan? And she was supposed to. She's like, oh yeah, I'll get it to you tonight. And then she didn't send me the whole plan until yesterday, which was Tuesday. So it just kind of, I don't know, I personally did not like the fact that I paid for a whole month and I didn't get to utilize the program much until like a week into it. I just want to share that with you guys because I don't want you that to happen to you. I want you to be forewarned, and you can definitely talk to your coach about that. You can say like, hey, I've heard of a not so great experience with a coach, and I just want to make sure that we're on the same timeline. You're gonna have time to take me on as a client. Yeah, just be straightforward with them. I wish I did that in the beginning, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna continue using this because I paid for the month. But I think that I'm just going to be using it for 1 month, and then from there I'm going to continue just kind of using what she shared with me as a guideline, as a base, and then working from there. I've definitely learned more workouts and more about how to maintain my fitness with my injury from her, so that's what I hope to do from there. And if you guys don't have an injury or you don't want to check out the app or anything, I personally suggest a few YouTubers that I follow that I've been doing their workouts for years, and they're all really good workouts. They're motivating, and I don't know, it's easier and it's free, it's accessible. So some of my top favorite YouTubers to follow are Whitney Simmons. She has awesome workouts on YouTube. Jasmine Garcia, Mariana, I don't know how to say her last name, but I'm gonna put all the names right here so you guys can check it out. Nikki Blacketer, and also how did I miss this one? Christine Solis. She does HIIT workouts. She's vegan. She's awesome. So I definitely recommend you guys check those out. You can also just go on YouTube and search like booty workout or like yoga cool down or stretching for specific things. Those definitely help out. There's a lot of guided ones, so you can like listen to them at the gym. You don't have to watch them because you can hear what they're saying. So yeah, that would definitely help. And the last thing, I forgot what number I'm on. Am I on number 5? Is it number 5? I think this is number 5. Eating more whole foods. So I do, a bulk of my diet is whole foods. Of course, it's always plant-based. I have been making more like treaty things for Valentine's Day. I've just been making a bunch of recipes, and I worked on some projects. And I'm gonna make the food, so I eat the food. And I don't know if you guys have heard of WSLF. I'll leave the link to the Facebook group down below. Mr. and Mrs. Vegan and Basic Vegan Bitch have a Facebook group inspiring people to eat this way, and I personally struggled with trying to just eat completely WSLF, and I'm gonna try to do it more so now, just because I feel like with my healing I definitely need to focus more on, of course, nutrition, but I've always been very passionate and very consistent with nutrition, but I want to start incorporating more anti-inflammatory foods. I want to start incorporating less processed foods, like tofu tempeh. I love tofu tempeh bread and everything, but I'm just going to cut down on that and just see how my body feels and how my body heals with all of both the workouts that I'm doing and the injury that I'm healing from. So healing yourself from the inside out, that's the best way to do it. And I don't know, just seeing them post on their Facebooks and their Instagrams and everything just inspires me so much. And I don't know, that's another thing. I just love being part of the vegan community online, because whenever you feel like you're doubting yourself, or whenever you feel like you're not on the right path, veganism is definitely the best path for us all, for the benefit of the animals, environment, or health. But like, I personally felt so much aid when I first went vegan, when I was struggling with my eating disorder. So I've just been really inspired by their posts and their videos, and I really would like to jump on that train and eat more WSLF. So that is another thing I'm going to be working on. Mid-video banana. And the last thing I want to include actually is rest. If you're not feeling like going to the gym one day, or if you're feeling overworked, if you're feeling sore, don't go to the gym. That was like the hardest thing for me for the longest time. And I started to realize that I needed to rest. I need to be able to give my body a break to heal, to recuperate from all of the strain that I was putting on it during the week for my workouts. And I know that it's so simple, but just give yourself a day to rest and enjoy the day. So you can meditate. If you want to do something, you can do yoga. But I think that one day a week we should just like refrain from physical activity. And yeah, I keep repeating myself, but definitely something that I've been incorporating more. And today I'm feeling very sore, so I don't think I'm going to the gym, and it's okay. I'm gonna get some work done. I'm gonna make some good food for my family, and I'm gonna enjoy my day. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I'm trying to get Plant Strong. Should have just stand up, Plant Strong. I'll leave the link down below for this as well. It's from a girl named Jasmine. She sent me this. I think it's from China. I couldn't believe it. It's so soft. But I'm gonna be doing a giveaway with this very soon on my Instagram, so you guys better watch out for that if any of you guys are interested in this. So that's basically it. If you guys like this video, let me know, and let me know what you guys did or are doing for injuries or personal improvement in your fitness routine and that sort of thing, and I would love to check it out.